Alright, so we're back with another video, and today we are going to be showcasing both unique Shalltear and unique power. We're going to put them against each other and just compare them, mainly because they're very similar units. Now, obviously, unique power and unique Shalltear are support units, so unique is not the best trait on this unit, divine is, but since I managed to find two people with unique on them, I thought, might as well compare them. Just for fun. You know what? Why not? Unique is a unique, right?
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, let's get straight into the showcase. I have never seen a unique power before, so this is, the first time for me, and, obviously Shalltear just came out, so let's see. Alright, so we have enough money now for Shalltear. We're gonna place her down here. So on placement, she is, wait, before we get onto that, let's see her attack effect. So her attack effect is super cool as well. She does have a special ability. I think people are saying it's like exactly like power. It's like just the 5 times bleed. So yeah, on placement she is doing 25,557 damage, 5.7 SPA, and 22.9 range. Upgrade 1, she is at 42,595 damage, 5.7 SPA, and 24.1 range. Upgrade 2, she is doing 70,993 damage, 5.3 SPA, and 25.3 range. And now you get Vermilion Nova, which is plus 5 second bleed amplification. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's similar to powers. You guys comment down below if you guys know anything about that. It's probably on the wiki or something. I don't know if it's up on wiki yet. I haven't checked, but you guys comment down below. Or I'll put it. I'll probably check after I finish recording this, and I'll put it on the screen for you guys if it's on the wiki. But anyways, she does unlock a new ability. Let's see this new ability. Let's see this new attack effect. All right, so it's just like a blood cloud, and then it's like she sucks in the souls or something. I don't even know, but she's at 141,986 damage, 5.3 SPA, and 27.7 range. Upgrade 4, she's at 198,780 damage, 4.9 SPA, and 28.9 range. Grade 5, she is doing 283,972 damage, 4.9 SPA, and 30.1 range. And then she gets this new ability. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but she gets another plus 5 second bleed amplification. I don't know what that means. Is it like the duration of like how much it boosts bleed damage? Like I'm not too sure how it works, but we're gonna go into the next ability. I'll probably ask people how it works, how Shalltear works, and I'll put it on the screen for you guys. But at this current moment, I have no idea how she works or her ability works. All I know is that it's somewhat similar to powers. But she's let's check out this new ability. So she has a pretty decent circle AoE, pretty huge, and she has really good range. But yeah, her attack effects are super cool. Like all this huge blood slash, yeah, super cool. But she's at 454,355 damage, 7.4 SPA, and a 32.6 range. Upgrade 7, which is her max actually. Wait, she does not have a lot of upgrades, so super cheap to max out. 511,150 damage, 6.5 SPA, and 36.2 range. Now, I don't think she's mainly going to be used for a DPS unit, but she's also ground, by the way. Yeah, she's also ground. But honestly, her DPS is not too bad for unique. It could be more, but it's all right. It's all right. You'll probably be mainly using her for her bleed amplification. That's probably why maybe unique isn't the best on her, but she still does decent DPS. Let's calculate her So at max buffs, she's doing around 2,044,601 damage. Which is really good. And then you obviously divide Poochie by 2, and we are missing Oshi and Brook, but she just added extra 30% because they do stack 15%, 15%. So she'll be doing closer to like 2.5 million at max max damage, which is really good, honestly. Like, her AoE circle's pretty big. She's got pretty good range. She has a pretty cool ability. And unfortunately, she's not hybrid though. That would have been nice. If she was hybrid, that would have been really, really cool. But yeah, I think the ideal trait is Demon on her, since she is a 4 placement and she has that ability. But I think unique Shalltear is pretty cool. He can literally just get another one and use this one as a DPS if he ever needs it. But yeah, that's about it for Shalltear. I'll put all the DPS on the screen for you guys. And we have enough money now for unique power. We're gonna place her down right here. She's starting with a pretty big range and a cone AoE. Let's see. Okay, so that's her attack. Everybody probably knows what her attack is, but on placement she's doing 9,225 damage, 5.6 SPA, and 21.2 range. And I think that bleed amplification lasts for 5 seconds starting off. I think that was like 3 seconds. I counted like we're gonna try to count that bleed amplification in a second so I know her base and can compare it to Shalltear, but I'm pretty sure it's 5 seconds. Let's see. Okay, on these ones it should last 1, 2. Oh, she kills them too fast. All right, anyways, we're gonna go to upgrade 1, which is she's doing at 23,063 damage, 5.6 SPA still, and 22.3 range. Upgrade 2, she is doing 43,244 damage, every 5.6 SPA, and 23.4 range. Now we're on to Bloodhammer, plus 5-second bleed amplification. So I don't think it said that before. I don't know if Shalltear and Power are like literally exactly the same. Like, I thought Shalltear had longer bleed amplification, but I'm not too sure. We'll see. Bloodhammer, she's doing 60,542 damage, 5.2 SPA, and 25.6 range. Now upgrade 4, she's doing 80,723 damage, 5.2 SPA, and 27.8 range. Upgrade 5, she is doing 103,786 damage, 5.2 SPA, and 29 range. I think their AoE circle is also quite similar. I don't know if Power is a little bit bigger, but honestly they look around the same size. But upgrade 6, she is doing 121,084 damage, 4.8 SPA, and 31.2 range. And then we're on to her next ability, and she gets another plus 5 bleed amplification. So I'm pretty sure Power and Shalltear like have the exact same amount duration of bleed amplification, and they have the exact same amount. So they're basically just a clone of each other, except I think the reason they added Shalltear is so that, you know, you don't have to trade for Power, because it was kind of annoying trying to trade for Power for, you know, the tournaments and stuff. But they're basically just a clone of each other, except I think Shalltear might have a little bit more damage and DPS, but, you know, we'll see. So upgrade 7, she's doing 144,148 damage, 4.8 SPA, and 23.4 range. Upgrade 8, we're at 288,296 damage, and then 7.6 SPA, 35.6 range. And then upgrade 9, which is the max, so she's at 331,542 damage, 7.2 SPA, and 36.8 range. So honestly, I think her stats are like super similar to Shalltear. I think the only difference is that Shalltear does the like double the damage, and I don't think her I think their SPA is also around the same amount as well. So Shalltear is still a little bit better DPS wise and stuff. She's also doing 200,000 more damage. So in terms of both in terms of DPS, Shalltear is definitely better. But I don't even know what I was expecting, because Power is a much older unit, but honestly, they're not even that far apart either. They're really similar in stats. I think Shalltear was at 6.5 seconds. So yeah, Shalltear is just a newer and upgraded version of Power. But let's see Power at her max buffs, because for those of you that are just curious and have never seen a unique Power like I have, let's see how far we can push her. Alright, let's see. There we go. That should be the max buffs. It's only 1.3 million damage with unique. I'll put all the DPS comparisons on this. So as you can see, Shalltear does way more damage than Power. She is a huge Power upgrade. Not only does she have less SPA, but she has a lot more damage over her. Now, I know this is the unique versions, but even if it's not unique, Shalltear is still better. So, yeah, definitely go for Shalltear. This will probably tank Power's value, because you no longer need to trade for Power to do some of the tournaments. Which is honestly a good thing, in my opinion, because it was kind of annoying trying to trade for those powers. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think about this little comparison. I know they're support units, but if you would like me to compare similar units, I thought the only reason I did it was because they're literally like the same unit, just different characters. They're literally like the same unit, just different characters and slightly adjusted stats. Shalltear's just an updated version of Power. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.